Throwing, Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Under fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Sellers from the gun on third down. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for room, it's McAllister. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Sellers throws to the back, and that one's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week, but they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football somewhere.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Right back to the well. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. On the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Down by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Clark. Here's a little room there. He smashes his way through again. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And how about the big play by the backup running back, man? Hey, listen, I don't get the ball much. I don't get to prove myself much. You know how you get more carries? You prove it when you do get it. And that is a big-time play. First touch, shows off the speed. He shows, hey, I can be this guy too. I need some more touches.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Trying to run, it's Fuller. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end of the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Jones to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Bringing the heat. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back to...
Maybe some room here. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle...
Got some room, made it to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the point after is good. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The DBs will back off a bit. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Makes a move. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Red 18.
Jones wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Gators are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Throwing Sellers. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 6 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Nittany Lions coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And talk about a great start to the season. This team is now 6-0 with big aspirations. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Breaks into the open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Got his man on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And, man, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Sellers fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Busts through behind his pad. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Mays. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes the offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's Jaden one more time. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Go. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down.
And I feel like like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Jones to throw. Going for the big play. Makes the grab down the left side. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
We knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer preventing him from getting the first down?
Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Makes the grab in their space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here's Sellers to throw. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's third and 10. Here's a heat. Still looking. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. On the ground, it's Clark. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Ball. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. This one's complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Gators have their offense in high gear. Here's a give the ball. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. They'll move the tight end. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And it's good! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You've got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And the Gamecocks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Throwing, Sellers. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. The defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the pressure. He sacked this defense all over him.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive forcing a 3rd and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a predictable situation.
They go play action with Sellers. Under fire. Got his man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down into the 37. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He's going to run it inside the 25. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Using the quick game. Caught, and he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down. Lead the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's ball. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Ball again. Runs through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
Run in the red zone. It's Montgomery. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.